Chinese mythology, that's a myth.
I've seen no job. Now I'm an expert on Chinese mythology.
What? We have like 2 dragons. What else? Like, do those guard us in front of the doors? And what else?
Yeah, Ninja kind of connected us, but now there is more to talk about. I have questions and thoughts about Chinese mythology. So, come in, help me out here. I went and I asked DeepSeek, what did he think? How deep is Chinese mythology? And this is what he said. You know what? Like, he had to think twice. He couldn't do it from the first. He had to think twice. It's so deep. Like, the Chinese mythology has no end. And now, help me understand. The key is not having all the answers, but probably knowing how to ask the right questions. I started digging my way into this Chinese mythology when I started playing Black Myth Wukong. You know, I think me discovering this part of Fengshen, Yang Yi, is just like one part of the story and one part of the universe, right? Before that, I thought that Aobing was 是什么意思？是平气林的，平气林的味道。It sounded so different than what I know before is that we are talking about, and the whole thing in Chinese mythology feels like I just kind of scrapped the surface. And if I had to explain this to somebody in the West, I would say like Elvis was part of rock and roll, but not the whole rock and roll. If you know what I mean, like this is just a part of the whole interconnected stories of myths and history. So I guess that maybe I am on the right track. I don't know, you guys have to correct me if I'm wrong. If anybody wonders about the pink hoodie and why does it say Sisu's Spicy Sister, shout out to my friend Fiona, who gave me this years ago. I like mythology, I like these universes, and I would like to explore more. You guys have shared some of the cartoons to watch, some of the books to read, which will have to wait a little bit until my Chinese gets to the point where I can. And I don't know what else, like what other games to play or where to see these things. I need kind of structure to connect all of that. So if you can give me like a sequence of go from here to here to here to here so you could better connect and understand these stories, yeah, I would appreciate that, because then it would kind of help me gain proper perspective. And do let me know down in the comments if I am on the right track. Also, I would like to announce that I'm making another video that is going to come up very soon, that is going to talk about some other things that I've seen in the cartoons like Ninja 1979, the one from 2019, and the one that I just watched. And I'll give you a little bit of a perspective of a few days of contemplation and thinking and going through all of your comments and everything that was going on, how it made me feel, and how we will have a little bit more of conversation while this topic is kind of hot, because I really am interested in it. And you know, only with this kind of communication will I be able to learn, and then I can tell this story further on. So all of the time that you kind of invest and put in here, as you can see that I'm very responsive, even though like the last post has thousands of comments, I actually went through them, I read and I've replied to most of you. So anytime that you put into this here, will kind of amount to something. Like, consider yourselves ambassadors of your own country and teachers towards the world, because I'll tell this story onwards. Even though it may seem small at now, but later on, like this is like a mutual growth. So thank you for your time, and let's chat.